tonight, what we're going to do, we do this periodically. We have folks stand up, and they have deep, burning things they'd like for us to do for them, and we do it for them. So it's called Who Asked For It. Anything they want, we try and satisfy their wildest dream right here on network television. And we have our first participant. How do you do, ma'am? Nice to see you.
Hi.
Nice, where are you from?
Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, New York. You look very healthy and happy, are you?
Yes, very much.
Okay, and what could we do for you tonight? Oh,
Dave,
I'm sorry, what is your name?
Ellen Weinberg.
Ellen, nice to meet you. What can we do for you?
Dave, I've heard that there is a new kind of margarine that tastes almost exactly like butter. Frankly, I'm skeptical about this. Can you tell me if this is really true?
Well, you know, I've heard these reports, a new kind of butter that tastes, a new kind of margarine that tastes just almost like butter. And I share your skepticism, and there's only one way to find out for sure. Tommy, could you bring the tub of butter and the tub of margarine out here? All right, Tommy, go ahead and give us your opinion, if you will. Our own Tommy Casabona, ladies and gentlemen.
They taste pretty close.
Pretty close. All right, ma'am. It's pretty close. Thank you, Tommy. They taste pretty close. All right, who's next? Number 2 here. Is it going all right, Paul? Are things going all right tonight?
Oh, this is the swinging show.
All right. Yes, we have one more, yes, a lovely young lady in the audience. What is your name, ma'am?
Lori Peisch.
Lori who?
Peisch.
Peisch. All right. Lori, what do you do for a living?
I'm a writer with a magazine.
You're a writer with a magazine. Would you care to name that magazine at this time?
I better not.
You better not. Okay.
I'd like to know which is lower.
Excuse me, Lori. Just a minute. Excuse me. What can we do for you, Lori?
I'd like to know which is lower in cholesterol, peanut oil or corn oil.
You know, a lot of people are going to snicker, but this is a very good question because in this day and age of diet and health-conscious America, I think this is a darn good question. And when we heard this, we decided to ask one of our staff members if he couldn't come up with a little experiment to tell us which one was actually lower in cholesterol. Chris Elliott, ladies and gentlemen. Chris, go ahead and conduct the experiment.
Dave, I can't tell any difference.
Thank you, Lorianne. Thank you very much, Chris. Well, I think that seemed to work all right. Nobody got hurt, nobody got arrested. Letter number 3. Dear Dave, how come the ketchup that comes in the little plastic envelope never tastes as good as the ketchup you get out of a bottle? Sincerely, Brock Wood at William and Mary. Well, you know, Brock, frankly, I actually never noticed any difference, but a member of our staff has volunteered to test your question for us. Chris Elliott will do the testing. Chris, go ahead, sir.
Dave, I can't tell any difference between the two.
About the same, are they? Okay, well, there you go. Tastes about the same.
Letter number 3.
Lord, startled me. Okay. Dear David, is there really a decaffeinated coffee that has a rich, full taste? Sincerely, Lauren Lazzaroni, Columbus, Ohio. What a great name this woman has. Lazzaroni, Columbus, Ohio. Is there really a decaffeinated coffee that has a rich, full taste? Well, we certainly don't mind using a few minutes of our program to answer your question, Lauren. And what we can do for you now is compare the two leading brands of decaffeinated coffee to see if one does have a rich, full taste. So once again, conducting our taste test tonight will be staff member Chris Elliott. Chris, go right ahead.
I'm sorry, Dave. I can't tell any difference.
Can't tell any difference. Okay, well, thank you anyway, Chris. We tried, Lauren. We certainly tried.
Letter number 4.
Thank you very much. All right. Is it any wonder the network is proud? Well, let's get on to letter number 5. You all right, Paul? Is that going to be all right?
Yeah, it's dry. It's all dried out. It's kind of scaly now. I don't stop picking. Yeah, I got to stop picking it. That's all.
Letter number 5 begins, Dear Dave, do you prefer boiling to frying? I'm sorry, do you prefer broiling to frying? Sincerely yours, Kendall Theats, Edmond, Oklahoma. Broiling to frying. Gee, I don't know. I guess I don't have much of an opinion, so once again we've asked late-night staff member Chris Elliott to make the comparison test for us. Chris?
Thank you, Dave. I'm sorry, Dave. I can't tell any difference.
Can't tell any difference. Okay, well, thank you very much for a job well done. All right. Dear Dave, letter number 4 begins, when you use polyurethane varnish, do you prefer the satin finish or gloss? Sincerely, Laura Shudarik, Plover, Wisconsin. You know, Lori, when we got your letter, we thought it would be a perfect opportunity to conduct one of those comparison tests. So that's just what we're going to do tonight. Here now to tell us if there is a difference between satin finish or gloss is our own Chris Elliott. Hi, Chris. How are you? Okay. You know what the deal is. We're going to make the comparison, Chris.
Right.
Okay.
I'll just go ahead and do that.
All right. Satin finish, polyurethane, gloss finish, polyurethane. We'll just see what the difference is.
Jared, you have the...
You'd have to stir them both up?
Yeah, they recommend that.
Yeah. I guess we'll try the other one now, huh?
Dave, I think I like the glossy better.
You like the glossy better? All right, well, there you go. I like the glossy better. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Gerard. Nice to see you. Okay, we'll be right back. Where are we? Is it 2? I guess it's 2. Dear Dave, when a dog food When a dog food claims to have improved flavor, how can we really be sure that it's true and not just a heinous marketing scam? Yours truly, Maura Desher, Impressionable Youth. It's an excellent question, Maura. And because I care about you, the dog-owning home viewer, here to answer that question is our own Chris Elliott. Chris, come on out. Hi, Chris. Nice to see you. Chris, now, as I understand it, you have 2 cans of the same dog food, the regular and the new improved.
Right.
And you're going to tell us if there's a difference?
Right, between Kennel Ration and Kennel Ration New Improved.
You're going to conduct a little test there.
And we'll see which is better.
All right, well, we'll look forward to it. Well, those are cute doggies.
They are, aren't they?
Yeah. Are those yours?
No, they're not. Those are props.
Well, keep them away from the chicks.
Okay.
Or what's left of them.
Okay, boys.
Very cute dogs. Yeah.
Dave, I think she's right. I can't tell much difference between the two.
All right. Thanks anyway, Chris. He maybe should get a saltine to cleanse his palate there. Last week, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, and this is kind of a bombshell in the world of diet and nutrition, the FDA approved a new fat substitute called Olestra. Now, you know, a potato chip made with this Olestra stuff has less than half the calories of a regular chip. Did you know that, Paul?
I read that.
Yeah. So here tonight, with a comparison test, is our own Chris Elliott. Chris, come on out. Chris Elliott. Chris, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for conducting this very, very important nutritional test.
Sure.
It's always a great pleasure to see you.
Well, thank you very much. As always, it's a joy.
Uh-huh. And Chris, who is your little friend you have with you tonight?
This is my little friend, Jerry Mulligan, and he's going to be assisting me with the comparison tonight, but Jerry will not be speaking.
Okay, Jerry, nice to see you. How's the family? How's everything going?
Great, Dave. You know, little Kevin said something really cute the other day.
Oh, yeah? What was it?
Yeah. He's a big fan of these old TV shows.
Yeah.
And we were down in Atlantic City.
Right.
Driving along Michigan Avenue.
Michigan Avenue?
Bumper to bumper on Michigan Avenue,
Right.
you can imagine. And he pipes up and says, "Michigan, impossible." That was adorable. That was adorable.
Oh, man. That's cute. Thank you, Jerry. It's cute, isn't it, Chris? Did you hear that? Michigan Impossible?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah. Chris, how's your family, by the way?
My family left me about a month ago.
All right, good for them. By the way, I love you on those Jiffy Pop commercials or whatever they're called. Yeah,
thank
they're
you.
great.
You're
so
a
Chris,
prince.
why don't you get right to the testing there of the, I guess it's regular fat and then
Yes,
the new
and
artificial
Olestra,
fat.
I'm very excited about
Yeah.
this because Olestra, as you know, it works pretty much the same way as regular fat, but it has, I think, like half the calories.
Half the calories.
And,
now, when I heard
and no
the report,
salt.
they were talking about maybe some side effects. Do you know anything about side effects?
Yeah, no, I've read that too, that there are some rather odd side effects. I don't know much about that.
All right, so get right to the comparison there. This is regular cooking fat and Olestra. Here we go.
So,
Okay.
Jerry, you ready with, we're starting with the regular beef fat.
Okay. This is the Olestra here?
This is the Olestra.
Okay.
Dave. Dave, I can't tell any difference between this.
Oh, that's good. Now, thank you, Chris.
Can you tell about any of the side effects now? You notice anything?
No, I don't notice anything. The Olestra went down very smooth and went down rather quickly.
Right.
And in fact, I would say it's still going down rather quickly, and it's still... Okay, now I'm Olestra free.
Oh, great.
Say that.
Chris Elliott, ladies and gentlemen. The lab coats were my idea.
Oh, good. Nice touch.
Thank you very much. We're going to do a commercial when we continue. When we come back to continue, Elle McPherson will join us.